here in the second quarter, first minute nakikita natin, mas may purpose yung mga galaw nila.
Here's Castro. Again, earlier you saw Jason Castro scoring inside. And Castro, I might add, has decent post-up moves.
Now that's the thing, with Stock and Tex. And it seems when you look at their squad, when they send in that second unit, it has almost a purely different identity to that first unit of theirs. And one mark right there, obviously, is Jason Castro. Jason Castro, one of those guards that very different from Jimmy Alapag, wherein he's a guy that would always attack. Obviously, that second unit also has Ali Peak, so they also have that bona fide post presence in that second unit of theirs.
Even in this possession, when Castro has the ball, the coaches are screaming, "Give it up!" With the shot clock winding down.
Gotta be aware what the shot clock is. After a jump ball, the shot clock does not reset if it goes back to the team that actually had the possession before the jump ball was called.
Immediately, Castro pressuring Paul Artadi, who's just checked in the ball game. Artadi. Ildefonso. And Ildefonso against Ali Peak have been going at it for a while. A long while dito sa PBA. Artadi for three. No go. Rebound for Castro. Castro sends it to Ranidel. Ranidel, look at a big man go. That's what makes Ranidel such a valuable player. When you're starting power forward, sometimes even center, can bring the ball that way. Not every big man can do that.
And that's the same thing with Ranidel de Ocampo, Kelly Williams. That's the beauty of this Talk and Text squad. But it's just not them. They don't have copyright to that. Dahil yung kapilang team, ganun din eh. Kaya meron rin silang Washington na nakagawa nung ganun.
Nanda-download din ng iba yan. Close to 2 minutes having gone by. Dito sa second quarter. And Fonacher on the move. Fonacher makes the basket. You can easily imagine Larry doing this in a Red Bull uniform, because that's the level of confidence Larry has in this particular conference.
Larry Fonacher, when they brought him in, remember, it's almost like Larry Fonacher is filling in the spot of Mac Cardona. People were probably saying, layo naman, Mac Cardona, Larry Fonacher. But then Larry Fonacher is the perfect fit to the Stock and Text squad. He's one of those guys that's willing to share the basketball, willing to be an integral part of a whole in which this system is of Talk and Text is run with.
Score natin 23-22. It's been close since the opening tip. Joseph Yo has the ball, back to Artadi. Shot clock down to 9. Yo on the right side. There's a switch. Yo against Ranidel. Yo gets away. The Ninja almost scores. Rebound, Ali Peak. Alapag back in the game. Ranidel not really ready for that pass. And Kid Lightning goes all the way for 2 points.
Remember, one of the keys to this game, turnovers, controlling number of possessions. Stock and Text did an excellent job of that in the first quarter. They only had one, but right now they just picked up their third turnover in the first 2 minutes and a half of this second quarter.
What is it with this UE boys? Ronald Tubit, Paul Artadi, what is it? Is it in their training?
Mga warrior kasi yan eh.
Hindi, mga wais ata.
Paul Artadi seemingly now, parang siya yung the 2000 version of Chris Polado, because it seems every team, every team that he's gone to, that team has gone on to the finals.
Ryan Reyes tried, and the effort was there. Just not enough room to retrieve that ball. Jimmy Alapag has to sit down with 2 personal fouls. That's the Artadi effect.
And I think they also want to try, they might feel that Jason Castro, a better matchup for Paul Artadi.
There's a loose ball foul laban kay Danny Siegel. Without a shadow of a doubt, pagdating sa experience, you know, when you have Olsen, Danny I, and Danny S, natural lang, you give the advantage to San Miguel. Of course, Ali Peak has been in the league for a while. Just one of a handful of players who were around since the 90s.
And he's having a Renaissance-type season, Ali Peak.
I agree.
Especially the second round of that Elims. Could be said one of the, if not, had posted the best numbers during that period.
Rebound for Nasir. Approaching the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. Larry on the move. Goes behind the back. Then loses the ball. And look at that 3-on-1. San Miguel. Fast break.
Again, another turnover, Migo. That's their fourth, and San Miguel has made them pay every time they turn that ball over, especially with this lineup, having Paul Artadi and Joseph Yo, two quick guys on the floor.
Castro in trouble. Look at that. Oh, look out. Artadi and Jason Castro. Artadi did not appreciate how Jason Castro pushed him down. At parang may mga sipa pa tayong nakita doon. And right now, everyone is on their feet. I really thought action would heat up between these two teams, maybe game 3, maybe game 4, but not in the second quarter of game 1.
We talked about in this game, there will be a message sent. Let's see what Jason Castro said to Paul Artadi. Paul Artadi, you know, he hit the ground and he was pissed right after that.
Okay, ito po naganap dyan. That was a hard foul by Yo. May sipa doon si Artadi, nakita natin. But something must have provoked Paul Artadi. Okay, here's the nudge from Yo. Bagsak si Artadi. There's that slight kick.
No, because it happened right before that. When Jason Castro actually passed the ball, I think Paul Artadi felt that he got hit by Jason Castro. I think that the first replay actually showed it a little bit showed it much better.
Well, Artadi is certainly feeling the ill effects of that collision with Jason Castro. And, you know, Jason Castro, bato-bato yan. Ano? Si Paul Artadi, medyo supermodel ang dating.
Hindi, at saka kailangan, buo na yung package. Pag nalaglag ka, kailangan may yellow na rin para sigurado yung mga referees. You know, you have to sell it as well. Here it is, right here. Here's the push.
Whoa! That was a right elbow.
An elbow that hit Paul Artadi on the chin.
The jaw, yeah. I mean, that total sequence. Yo nudging Ranadel away. Of course, Artadi, you know, making it really apparent to our officials na siya po ay dehado sa sitwasyon na yun. Let's listen.
Well, they're going to call second motion on Paul Artadi and as well second motion on Jason Castro. There cannot be. Then if you were going to say that is a second motion on the part of Paul Artadi, that's wrong because that's a third motion because, you know, you have to put it in context, Nico. Jason Castro pushed him. They didn't call it. Then he retaliated. So you have to put it in consequence of the other.
Well, it's a good break for both teams that no one so far has been ejected in this game. Because the talk and text coaches were saying that Artadi threw a punch. That is arguable. I mean, there was a swing.
There was, yes.
But you know, to determine that as a real punch, that is up for debate. Nevertheless, both teams are lucky. They still have complete lineups as far as game 1 is concerned.
Tough no call there for Ryan Reyes. He went hard to the basket. That's all you want to do if you're a guard.
Look out, Castro. Nasir, no go. Napalakas off the glass. Here comes Yo. Joseph Yo, tuloy action dito. Artadi inside. Artadi is fouled. And all of a sudden, the texture, the complexion of this game has changed.
Business has picked up. Yeah, kanina parang we were just coasting along. It seemed even the crowd did not know how to react yet to this finals. But obviously now emotions are much higher.
Danny Siegel now with 4 points. And it's a 3-point game for San Miguel.
And the two Dannies have contributed immensely here. Danny Ildefonso 6, Danny S 4.
7 minutes remaining in what is shaping up to be a pulsating second quarter. Ryan Reyes, no go. And Ali Peakpot pushing off Jay Washington.
Ryan Reyes having multiple attempts early here in this game. Seems that they feel comfortable with that matchup against Joseph Yo. He still hasn't gotten, he has not shot well yet here in the first half.
You know, that semifinal between Tokentex and BMIG, that was physical. But in the latter parts, BMIG na mismong umamin. They wilted. Yung sa pagka-physical ng Tokentex. I don't think that's going to happen with these two teams. San Miguel would not wilt. I mean, there's no way. Siegel. It is hard to put an exact value on what experience brings to the table. You're nodding your head. You are actually agreeing with me.
One of the few times, Miko, but you bring back the point that you made regarding how BMEG wilted under the pressure against Tokentex. Obviously, when it comes to San Miguel, it's different because one, San Miguel, kumpleto lineup nila. Wala silang mga injured, hindi katulad ng BMEG.
Right.
Mas marami silang barahang magagamit. The other thing, the other factor, the experience of the players of San Miguel will not allow them to wilt under pressure, given how close they are to winning a championship.
Castro. Ranidel inside, a strong move. As we near the halfway mark of the second quarter. Just a 3-point ball game dito sa first half. Lamang po ang San Miguel 30-27. Siegel in motion. And a nice pass para kay Joseph Yo.
At the start of this coverage, it was mentioned how the Tokentex bench outscores the San Miguel bench, but right here Jason Castro gets all the way to the lane. But so far, that San Miguel bench doing wonders for their team.
Naturally, team owner Manuel V. Pangilinan is here in Victoria City, and naturally Jason Castro will try to score inside, and there's that power that can fit in your pocket. Jason Castro. It's like a portable generator. Castro. Here's Artadi. Shot clock down to 12. Artadi. Oh, saw an opening. There's Castro. There's Artadi with a swipe. Artadi making a difference here in the second quarter, both on offense and on defense.
Two quick cards went hit for that earlier, but then Artadi turns the ball over.
Oh! What a block by Washington. Bagsak to si Ranidel de Ocampo. And again, everybody on both benches on their feet. Talk about tension here in game number 1. And here's Artadi. If you don't want to guard me, I will take it inside and I will score on my favorite finger rolls. And he's such an impact player. And here's that block. And a foul there. Bagsak si Ranidel de Ocampo. Certainly captures the intensity of game number 1. Back in the moment. Ang init na ng ating best of 7 series. Nasa second quarter pa lang tayo ng unang laro of the finals. Here's our Phoenix game moment, featuring Paul Artadi, who wants to strangle Jason Castro in this play. Of course, pareho silang nabigyan ng technical foul after this incident. Quite fortunate that they're still part of this ball game and this series. Samantala, Ranidel de Ocampo took a hard fall after that foul by Washington, but he missed the first free throw.
And it must be said that aerial collision there probably was an aerial collision by the two guys that had the loudest shoes in Victoria's today.
Nakakasilaw. You can't miss it. Ranidel de Ocampo is the one with yellow shoes. And Jay Washington, oh my goodness.
Bebop